Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today Golgari deck that made Arena go crazy. I don't want to spoil anything. This will be weird day on the Arena. I cannot wait your comments. Hopefully it will be fun. It will definitely be a very intense day on the Arena. Obviously this is Golgari midrange. It has a lot of like classic choices, but we still go with Annex, Gix Command, and Soulstone Sanctuary along with Archfiend, something that we don't play too much right now, but you will see how much power this has, especially in this kind of deck. And the idea was also that we go for Obstinate Baloth so we can, curb all the discard decks, especially like Hopeless Nightmare ones. But when we finally meet it, I mean, you will see. We will talk more in the outro. I hope you like it. Have fun, guys, and enjoy. Well, guys, in two hands, our smoother decided that I will have one chorus mana, nothing more. This hand is literally unplayable. You don't have a choice, you need to instantly mulligan it. So we will go with this, we already are at disadvantage. What a start. Oh my god. Oh, and we don't have elves, right? The previous hand had elves. So this will be a very tall order. Our opponent is on the play with Bat against Mulliganer, so I mean, the game could not start worse for us. Let's see if we can beat even this. Of course they can go for the throat. Cut down is an interesting one. I honestly think we just draw a card. Like, we are at such heavy disadvantage that we basically need to try to turtle and go for the late game. Not exactly what you want, but with this draw we kinda have to roll with it. Alright, so we could go cut down into Dreadknight. They probably are preparing to kill the next play. I honestly think we just go with this. We need to keep drawing cards, playing lands, and trying to overwhelm them slowly but surely. And with cut down, that is ultra obvious at this point. Maybe we have some, some choice. This is super annoying. This is super annoying. I honestly think we just kill it. We'll see what they will do, of course, but I think 3-1 is so insanely scary that we have to live with the bat and, wait for the next go for the throat. I guess we could try to kill it. You know what? Maybe we just take this hit, because we are getting go for the throat. Alright, I will go for it. Man, this is ton of damage. But with this, we can try to do something. They might have another bat, but it's okay. Enduring Tenacity. This will be a problem for sure. We can get some life gain. So how do we want to play this out? We could go double Dreadknight, which can trade against the whole board. They will probably start killing them. Yeah, I think this is kind of okay, but man, the pain we will take. We also have the wrong mana on top of this. Oh my god, how much can go wrong in this game? We could go Dreadknight into removal. This is a ton, like a life gain deck, so they will burn us. Yeah, I think this is the best play. Let's take some damage, and we'll keep go for the throat. Our opponent will know what we are doing, but we don't have much of a choice. They might have unions, but they don't have too many cards. I wonder what exactly they have. This could be like Shorted, this could be the Conqueror combo. There is high chance they actually have everything, and that this is like the combo deck. So it's probably Tenacity, because it deals more damage. Let's see if they want to do something. This is risky. They might play like Shorted and we'll be in some trouble, but in this situation we need to take this risk. They might also have Conqueror, so they can play land into Conqueror, but we just need to roll with it. Tome is probably like, some... Bro, what are the chances I'm drawing 3 out of 4 Painlands? I cannot believe what's going on in this game. It's fine. So what can we do? We don't need double black, so we can play the Painland. We have ton of value, so I don't think we go for it. I think the best play is literally just go for Sentinel. We need to provide a ton of pressure right now, and then try to live gain with Baloth a little bit, and try to do stuff. We can lose the value, so we are just going for the Dreadknight to have more creatures, provide pressure, and try to weasel our way out of this absolutely horrible opening. Oh my god, this has been the worst opening I have ever had with Golgari, I think. Alright, this is something, maybe now we will draw cards. We're not life gaining yet, but the tome will life gain at some point. A little bit scary. And we could try to hit the button and see what they have. I kinda like this play. But we can just start with drawing cards, right? Maybe we'll get something better. Well, we are not getting something better. Let's go for this. See exactly what we are playing against. They will draw 2 cards potentially, so they will have new ones. Alright, another Day of Judgment. This life gain, so deals also damage. I think this is the play. Go for the Throat is also great, but you know, we need to choose something. And I will go with the Dreadknight. Then they will go for Day of Judgment. If they draw a land, they can draw another card. I'll take it. I think it's okay. But the damage from this... Man, those Painlands dealt like 5 damage against deck that tries to burn us. Not only Mulligan, but also only Painlands and no green mana, naturally. Oh man, I'm salty. This should never go like this. Alright, interesting. Oh, they can try to kill this. Interesting. We still have Baloth, so that's a good thing. If I target this with a map, they will probably react then. So I think we just go Baloth. Huh. But then they don't get the value from Day of Judgment. They definitely want to hit the stone every time. Alright, miss. Alright, sure. So maybe you just go... If we go Baloth, then they will do stuff. Alright, I think I know. We can go for the Sanctuary at the end, but this is not amazing. First, let's attack and see if they do something. Damage isn't the most important right now, but the life gain is nice. We'll get a little bit more usage from our only Painlands from the whole deck. We can have at least 1 green mana finally. Maybe we just go Sentinel? No. We'll go this. I should probably go first, but it's fine. Alright, Archfiend, this is a very strong card. We could also go for the Sanctuary after they sweep. So they will draw a card. I think I want to force this, and then we keep rolling. Because they will go this into card draw, they will be 3 out of 4 and they can burn 4. But then we play Baloth probably. So not a great situation so far, but it's entirely because of the opening. And that's interesting. They could also try to go for, you know, just removing this, then going for the prayer on this and just tanking 3 damage. Authority. Oh man, the voice crack. This will be a huge problem. This will definitely be a problem. So I think what we will do here is to go for the Sentinel, because now we can start going for the map tokens. Glissa can get rid of stuff, but this is such a good setup for them. Like the dream game, where opponent tries to recover from the bad draw for first 5 turns. Alright, of course land, we will literally never get the counter on this thing. Oh man, I'll be honest, this game could not go worse than this. So what we have to do is just swing and be really careful with the creatures. I cannot play Glissa because then they sweep, and this is already sweepable. And they have the prayer, so they can get rid of the next creature as well. Like this is already probably 4 to 6 damage, and if we play creatures it will be more. Especially with Authority, we get instantly like burned by casting creatures. So like you can say that we have 4 creatures to play for the rest of the game. We have Cottage, we have Sanctuary, and we have life gain from Baloth. So it's not as bad, but it's close. And if we could get counters on this thing, we would already get like, you know, 4 extra life gain. We cannot use Dreadknights as well. Like we will, but it's really bad for us. Flanker. Down to 2. I mean, it gets worse. That seems to be the name of the game. Oh, they didn't go for this one. Sure, this is interesting, but I'm not sure if we can go for it. We definitely play this. I think we go Glissa, Baloth and cut down. I think this is what we have to do. But it won't be enough probably. Maybe I just need to... Okay, I could go for Archfiend. This is something they will remove. Don't forget every creature is one life. I think this deals the most damage. Yeah. We kill this guy. Like we need to start stacking this damage, this way we can kill them faster. Yep. They will kill it. And I cannot go for the cottage. I could go for the ballot. This is kinda okay and it gives us time. So I think we'll go with it. Like the live game is huge here because it allows us to make more plays. We can use cottage to live game every turn, but it costs like 7 or 8 mana. 5 plus 2, so 7 mana just to live game 3. But it's an option. It's an option. So they should probably use both of them. Get rid of the whole board. And then we need to play Glissa and she needs to do work. Our opponent needs to draw like we were drawing this game. And we instantly win this. Oh my god, this is... If we can win this, this will be like the biggest comeback ever. Oh my god, the tome. 4 extra cards for our opponent. Well, that's not what we wanted. So when we activate the... So they will remove something. Not exactly sure what. We can go Sentinel, Glissa. Sentinel, Glissa, and we have 3 mana. I don't think we need to go for the cottage, so this is 2 and 4 damage. They have 4 damage, we'll be at 2. We just cannot use Painlands too much. Sorry bro, I need to think. Like, I really would love to win this game. Cottage, I think Sanctuary is more efficient, right? Because it can already start attacking. If we go for this, we have 4 mana for Sentinel, I guess. Glissa can get rid of the tenacity, that's kinda huge. I think I will play like this. Down to 5. We get the map token. I could also go for the cottage. But it's not good. I think we just... wait. I think this is how we need to play. This is so awkward, man. This is the most awkward game ever. And we actually were allowed to draw a card, and it's, of course, another land. That's 100% of the map tokens that were lands. Alright. I actually wanted the counter, because then we can force them to remove this more, which opens Glissa. Alright. Alright, this is their last play. They cannot draw a card even, but they should absolutely scry. Down to 3. And that's it, guys. This is it. Now we go Sunslayer, we go to 2, and our opponent needs to win the game with next 1 or 2 cards. They should absolutely scry, then draw, then sweep the board and win. That's the game plan they have. Man, like, I think we did absolutely everything we could to get advantage in this game. Bottom. Alright, so the top card is random. Random card, number 1. Drawing card. Random card, number 2. They will need to win with this draw. Oh boy. I think this might be happening, guys. Let's go for this. What are the cards? They have flankers. If they have something that makes a difference, they will play it in response. So I think Bat makes no sense. I think what we will do is go full swing and try to get rid of tenacity. I think it's doable, guys. I'm not sure if we can, but I will try. Alright. And I'm pretty sure we could get the Archfiend, but it doesn't do much. I think we actually have to go for this. Now live game doesn't matter. This is very risky, but I still think it's worth it. and we will go for the cottage, because if they play sweeper, this is the only thing that will survive. Oh my god, after 15,000 turns, we finally get our main card of, you know, just to get card advantage. Oh, they are desperate. They need to draw Tenacity into life gain right now. And they're dying. We came back. Oh my god, we actually did this. Alright, our opponent is going first. This will be rough. We don't have a single removal, but we have Dreadknight into Glissa. So if we are against Mono Red, and you know we are, we can do stuff. Let's go with the Verge. I wonder, I would... So maybe we just go for the Throat into Glissa. Oh, this will be Goblins. Goblins are annoying. Let's go for the basics so we can unlock this. And honestly, I think we have to absolutely go for the Dreadknight. Otherwise, we will be just too slow. And we might need to prepare for killing some Lords, because I think we are taking 4 damage on this turn. Here you go. Here you go. Unfortunate. Glissa will have to do absolute heavy lifting this game. But I think she can do some miracles. If they cannot remove her, please don't remove my Glissa. Just this one time. I don't think they have tons of removal. I think this deck is pretty light on removal. And that means it's also first strike, so if they attack with any kind of Lord, we can kill the Lord and block the rest. Okay, this is something that has to attack every turn. I like it. I like it. I mean, that's a good call. Do we go with the Dreadknight? I think we do. It's still good for them. They're getting stuff for free. Goblin. I mean, the red decks are known for drawing a lot of cards, while also winning on turn 4, so I mean, it's understandable. So how can we deal with this absolute craziness? I mean, we just played our 3 Painlands out of 4, so we could go Bat into go for the Throat on something. I kinda like this play. What they will play? They want to play both of them and attack with something. And we can kill this, so it's not as easy. We could also go for the Dreadknight. Wait, this died, so... Oh, this is the adventure part. I don't really want it. Alright, so we will... I really want to go for the Annex, but it's too slow. I don't think we have time. I think this is what we have to do. With Glissa we can do some magic. Let's see, another, this one doesn't matter. This one is super expensive. I cannot remove both of them. But maybe we hit removal. I think this is a good play. This guy is also really annoying. And we'll make a stop on combat phase, so we kill this guy. This gives them, like, pressure every single turn. They can play this and try to hit the Bat, but they need to sacrifice it. And it's a 2-2, so, you know, it's pretty decent for us. Alright, let's see if they will go to combat phase, right? They can kill the Bat, but they're actually losing quite a lot of value. Alright, so if I kill this, they draw more. Love it! Man, this Mono Red will draw like 15 extra cards because I'm removing their creatures. This is cool. So we have to kill this, so they lose pressure basically. Now if they attack, they are losing a creature. They still redraw the card, but first they need to hit a goblin, and second, they still need to pay the mana for it. So now it's a little bit harder for them. Oh, really? I mean, they cannot sacrifice it now. This is a very bold strategy. They lost it. Let's see if they hit. Just Mono Red. If you want to draw a lot of cards, just play Mono Red. And Archfiend is something absolutely strong here. Because now we can start punishing them. It's also a demon. Yeah, I really like this. I really like this. Alright, let's go Bat. We need to do some work. And with 3 mana they cannot... I mean, we have Flyer now. We can also go Annex on the next turn and deal more damage while also drawing cards. So I think we're turning it around. Archfiend of the Dross is a huge problem for them. Like, dealing 2 damage with every dead goblin is a huge deal. Alright, no haste. That's important. Okay, full swing, or what's the plan, my friend? They cannot really attack with those lords, also with the goblin. This is really rough for them. They might attack only with one token just to trigger goblin. Oh, they are going for it. Love it. I honestly think this is really good for us. They're not dealing too much damage. Like, we're dealing more damage than them. They're drawing cards, but that's it. Krenko. Nothing gives haste, right? Yeah, I think with Archfiend you can burn them with their own goblins. And look at this! 10 extra cards! I mean, why not? Why not? So, what can we do here? They probably need to kill us on the next turn. I think that's their play. So I think we go Annex into Goblin. Double Krenko, so they will play this. It takes a while. No haste on anything. This will be annoying. We could go Baloth, but what is better? I think this is actually better. Because we can block more creatures, we also set up for future. Let's see. I mean, they should probably play. Okay. With this they will get infinite goblins. Gains flying, so we just sacrifice the one with flying, but they can get the double striker into it. That's 8 damage. So maybe we go like this. This will be very rough. But if they swing all, we can kill First Lord. And this should be enough damage to just roll. Alright, man. If we can beat like guy drawing 10 extra cards, that's always a good sign. Horde Master. So they need to kind of decide. They should not play Krenko, in my opinion. Okay. So this is a haster. That's good for them. But still, they need to kill us probably on this turn. We can deal 8-10 damage. And force a block with Glissa. Alright, they're going with this play. Smart. And then they can go Krenko and make all the goblins, and that's their game plan. Oh boy, we need to deal a lot of damage. Maybe we can get cut down for final damage, that would be nice. Oh, and oh my god, I forgot they lost Krenko. This is pretty decent too, but not as good, I believe. Alright, 8 damage. That's a ton, but not enough to win. We could go Baloth into Bat, and I think this is how we win. They don't have the flying goblin, right? That's huge. Let's go like this. That gives us the best board, and we also remove the lord, so this is nice. This is actually pretty nice. And they need those lifelink and also block, so that's a huge, you know, issue for our opponent. And if we kill 2 creatures, they also die, which is kind of hilarious. We can block 5 creatures, and we have I think we won. I think they cannot do anything. Man, they just got those extra 10 cards, and it's, oh no, they just stopped the 3rd crank. No way. I think this is the only card that does it. And they already burned 2 of them. And man, I tell you, Schaffer absolutely hates me today. Like, every game is like this. Like, what the hell is going on? The chance of top decking Krenko on this last turn is like probably like 3 to 5%. Alright, so sure. I can block this. Is there any way they will... No, they will just press the attack. Right? There's no way. Like, they just got 27 of 27 with haste. On top of this, like, bro. You won, Shuffler. You won. Alright, I guess we'll play the all colors from one Painland. But you know what? At this point, I'm used to it. So let's see it. Do you have a cut now? Stock up. Nowhere to run is, of course, exactly what they want. So let's go for it. This is actually a man, look, Schaffer is going crazy even for our opponent. Like, they drew all of the coasts from the whole deck. Oh my god, this is crazy. So what we have to do, we will attack first and see if they drew something that keeps priority. No, this is huge. Sentinel is one of the cards that really demands answer as soon as possible, because it creates so much value every turn while also attacking. It's very hard to miss a land drop with Sentinel as well. So this is their big turn. They spent so much time trying to fix their draw, so to be absolutely fair, our opponent had to well, if not the bat, this wouldn't be so bad, I guess. But yeah, we have the bat. Alright, so we need to punish them as much as possible. I think we will go with this. They want to hit the bat, right? I could go for the elf, but I think it's more important to go for this. Try to either hit a land. We just drew an extra card. That's huge. And we keep developing. So we have more mana, more creatures, and try to have as many cards as possible. We need to pressure them before they recover. Like, I know the pain, you need to push them. With cut down and go for the throat, we can deny their next two blockers. So I think we should be able to win. I honestly, this Nowhere to Run and Bat was like the winning play, I believe. If not this, they would be able to slow us down enough. Alright, so we can... This actually doesn't do too much. We'll just cut down the isolation attack. I don't think they will double block. And I still want the bat hit, so let's play like this. You know what? I could even go with Sanctuary. But then I cannot make the play, so I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Alright, let's go like this. I don't want to invest into bat. So we will just go like this. Let's see if we can hit a land. I mean, they will kill the bat anyway, because they really want this removal. Annex. This is a very strong card. Alright, I think we're all with it. Now we can attack with everything. That's a ton of damage, man. That's an absolute ton of damage. That's why the Sentinel is so strong. Alright, and we need to keep pushing before they recover. I think we just played the Dreadknight. This deals more damage on the next turn. You need to go wide. This deck doesn't play sweepers. And they probably won't be able to recover in time, because we are pushing, what, 12 damage, and with map tokens even more. And they probably won't have enough mana to create blockers and pump them. Even if they have like this town, they can bounce only one thing. Yeah, so they will make 3 blockers, we kill one and we push. And of course we can go for Annex, so it gives us advantage for the rest of the game as well. So, how do we do it? Dreadknight has Trample, by the way. That's a good one. You know what we'll do? We'll just go with the Dreadknight. If we hit a land, it actually doesn't... Oh my god, this is a card. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Our opponent agrees. Oh boy. Either 1 land or 6. Alright. I will definitely open with Elves. I need Sentinel, so we need to, you know, get those map tokens so we can start hitting better cards. So the opening is nice, but we have like 2 lands too many. So that's a big problem. Let's go for the Wastes. And let's go with the Sentinel, so we can start doing stuff. They will get the life gain, we get the map token, and we see what happens from there. Of course, Go for the Throat seems to be absolutely worst draw of the deck. They don't seem to be playing creatures. We need Annex. Alright, so our opponent has as good opening as it gets so far. I think we can go for the Verge. I think we go this into a Dreadknight. This is actually a very good draw because it gives us... Okay, those 2 last draws are amazing. This is exactly what we needed. I need some card advantage. This could be a full Azorius control. So basically what we have as the strategy. We want to drop Annex and we don't want it to get lost. If we can solve this and bait to get lost on the creatures, I think we can do a lot here. This could also be No More Lies, which will be awkward because I won't have enough mana to pay. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, if the... See, this was exactly get lost I tried to bait. And now we can go Annex, and we are good at magic. I kid you not. Right now they shouldn't have another get lost, and this is very likely winning the game. If they get normal, non-gut draw, I don't think they can beat Annex. So I think we did everything we could, and now let's observe. If they hit Get Lost, that's good for them. This is fine, as long as they keep trading cards without having second Get Lost. I tell you, man, there's no point in playing around cards because my opponent always draws them anyway. Like, what the hell? Every time I bait the first answer, they have the second one on 10 cards. Oh my god, I'm so salty. This should never happen, and it always happens in the arena. Like, every time I play around it, they just get it from the top. At this point, we don't have good choices. This was our strategy, and our opponent was good enough to do double Get Lost on 10 cards. And that's kinda it. We'll try to use map tokens. I bet they don't whiff with the rest of the hand as well. So at this point, I assume that we will lose this. Man, it's so hard to play around stuff. Of course, I tell you, they will have perfect and here we go, the land. The land when you are out of value as the deck that needs value, here you go. Man, I couldn't be more sad, like this keeps happening. How is this keeping happening? I think we'll try to go with, you know, Cottage to try to deal as much damage as possible. This shouldn't really matter. I will still go for Get Lost, because why not? So those map tokens are like my only hope of recovering. They need instant speed removal, and I knew they will have this card. I knew they will have this. This is just a perfect hand from start to finish. Like, oh my god, like there's not much you can do about it. I'll be honest, I already would concede if I wasn't recording. So right now I will go for this. And we'll try to force like another sweeper. They just played one, and they probably didn't search with stock up for, you know, for a sweeper because the board was empty. So I will use this to try to, you know, balance it out. Let's see if we get the counter. Glissa is, I mean, it's a good card. Let's take it. Landcourt will be annoying, but they need a lot of time to use it. So I will still try, man. Maybe we can force it through, but oh boy, what a start. Oh my god, I don't. Oh, I'll be honest, guys. Maybe I could win this. At this point, I don't care. But I hope you care enough to leave the comment and tell me what you think about those games and this day on the arena. I cannot wait. I will try to read the comments because I was even considering if to showcase like this deck or just scrap it and go with something else, but you know what, I think the deck should be solid, and I know we all had days on the arena where literally everything went wrong and every game was weird in some way, and I know you can relate, we all had those days, so I thought that let's try it. I hope it was fun, I hope it was entertaining, and I hope it was relatable, because I'm pretty sure you also had those days. So, what about the deck? Honestly, I really liked it generally. I cannot really review the deck after those games, because what the hell, but other than this we have a lot of mid-range power. Glissa, Sentinel, Dreadknight always gives you cards as well as power. With Bat you can interrupt your opponent enough. Llanowar Elves are absolutely amazing because you can ramp into those monsters. Probably the Baloth and the Archfiend are the only like optional things. I still wanted to go Baloths, I wanted to go many of them. I also seen Baloth use in this kind of deck in many tournament decks, because obviously they use most of them in the sideboard, right? Because obviously it's best of 3. We cannot sideboard, so I just decided to go main deck. And of course, the only bounce deck that they had, first time ever, didn't have a Hopeless Nightmare, because this card doesn't exist in this deck. So I hope you guys will have more luck than me in playing a normal game, preferentially against the Esper bounce, so you can, you know, get those ballots for free in the board on turn, maybe even 1 when they start. And I wanted to go so hard on them, so you always have 1 when they start the game. If you have 1 on 2 or 2, you will probably not hit them. With 3 or 4, you will probably hit them. It's also uncommon, so you can try it, and it always keeps you alive against a lot of decks. Like you have seen, this 4 life actually can win you the game very often. So guys, before we wrap up, huge thank you to all the patrons for supporting the content, even the crazy ones like this. I hope you enjoy Golgari. I know we have a ton of Golgari fans on the channel, and yeah, I really want to see your comments. Tell me what you think. Have you had days like this, and was it fun to watch? That's the most important. Was it fun to watch, and was it entertaining? Because after all, we all, like laughing with Arena, even with Shuffler craziness. So I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys tomorrow.